Hi everybody, I'm Andrea Call and I'm here to teach you how to mosaic knit. It's so easy if you've never tried it before. The big thing is to pick two colors that have some good contrast to them, and it's really not any harder than striping, knitting stripes. So if you're doing my mosaic mystery knit along, you got a document today that has all of the directions in words. It tells you how to mosaic knit, and then it has line by line instructions, and then also a chart. I prefer to use knitting charts. Once you learn how to read them, they're easy. So when you start on the right side, you knit from right to left, and then on the wrong side, you'll notice the numbers are over here telling you that's where you start. You knit from left to right, and you're turning your work. It's just like you're knitting. So for this swatch, you're supposed to cast on 30 stitches and knit a row, and then switch to your lighter color and knit 2 rows. So I've done that already. I'm using these circular needles just because I like to swatch on small needles, but use whatever kind of needles you want. Of course, straight needles are easy for back and forth knitting, but I also wanted the colors to show up good against my needle, and I didn't want to use wooden needles for the yellow. All right, so you start by knitting 3 stitches. Let me get my yarn. I had to rip back because I needed to start the video over, so excuse the curly yarn. All right, so you knit the 3 edge stitches, and then you're using either the instructions or the chart. It tells you you're going to knit the next 3. And then you're going to slip 3, and you slip them purlwise. And then you knit 1, slip 3, again slip them purlwise. And then you're going to knit 2 and repeat. Well, when you repeat, it started with a knit 3, so you're going to have 5 of that color in a row. And sometimes it's good to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just knit 3, and then I'm going to slip 3, knit 1, slip 3, and it ended with a knit 2. That's my 2 repeats, and then the edge stitches are knit 3. So easy, and it's really rewarding because you get these beautiful patterns that look like they would have been really hard to do. So turn your work, and on the wrong side, you're going to do the exact same thing that you just did. You're going to always knit the color that's the color of your yarn you're working in, and you're going to slip the contrast color. But the trick is you got to move your yarn to the front of your work, so that these floats will be behind your stitches. You're still gonna slip them purlwise. And then don't forget to move your yarn back again for your knit stitch, or you'll mess it up. Move the yarn to the front and slip. And knit 3. Oh, I'm sorry, not knit 3. You just knit all the ones that are that color, which happen to be 5 here. Move the yarn forward or to the front of your work, which can be confusing because this is really the wrong side, which is the back side of the scarf. Knitting terminology. And then remember to move it back for your knit. Move it forward, slip your stitches that are the other color, and then knit. Oh, welcome to my farm. I have so many animals you might be hearing around here. It's just that I need to get a little soundproof studio. All right, so you've just done your first row. Let's do another row. And this time you're switching colors. So I like to just move my yarn around physically. It helps keep you from picking up the wrong color and also helps keep them untangled. All right, so this one is always gonna start with knitting your 3 edge colors in the color of the row that it indicates. So now we're working with our light white color. And then this time you're gonna just right away slip a couple of the gold or whatever color you're using, and then it's knit 4. So you can see that the pattern grows and shrinks based on what you're doing. And then you're gonna slip 1, knit 4, slip 1, and then you repeat, which remember it started with a slip 2, knit 4, oops, knit 5. So just go back. You want to slip that one, knit 4, slip 1, and then you're to your edge, knit 3. Turn your work, knit 3, and then you're going to always slip the opposite color with the yarn forward and then move it back again, knit 3, knit however many there are, this time it's 4, slip 1, knit, slip. Just always remembering to move your yarn. That's the only thing that can be a little bit tricky if you've never tried it before. And remember, this is the other side of your project, so no one's going to see those strings. They're really very nice dogs. They're keeping us safe. Keeping other dogs away from my chickens and my goats. All right, I'm done with the first 4 rows actually. And you can see a pattern starting to emerge here. I hope that's helpful.